Hi everyone, it's Irit with a new process video, and yeah, let's get started. Today I'm playing with some mixed media, and I started my layout with one of the cardstock pieces. I'm pretty sure it's from the April kit, but yeah, I kind of keep them all together. So it's anyway it's from the last couple of months for sure, and it's a really beautiful shade. And whoops, I flipped my craft mat because the other side was just too dirty. So, you know, between cleaning and flipping, I'll flip it. Yeah, so what I did before was apply some gesso because I knew I was going to use all kinds of other media, and I'm mostly going to use the watercolor pencils with some water. So just to keep the cardstock from soaking up the paint, and also giving myself a white background. And this is a sticker sheet we got, I don't know, I want to say February. Maybe I'm wrong. But I really liked these like letter stickers, but I didn't really use them for some reason. And I don't know, somehow I always grab thickers. But anyway, I applied some texture paste through a stencil, and the stencil and the texture paste are all from past color kits. And then before the paste was dry, I took some of the letters. I mostly took letters that I don't think I'll use or that I don't need so many of, like the, you know, X and Y's and that sort of thing. And I kind of push them into the wet paste, so they're gonna kind of dry. I mean, the paste is gonna dry and act kind of as a glue also, but if you're worried they will fall off, then add just a little bit glue behind them anyway. And yeah, now I'm gonna start playing with some mixed media, and I'm gonna grab the Cracked Pistachio Distress paint, also from a past color kit. And the nice thing about using paint, like distress paint, is that it's permanent. So I can add layers on it and other colors, and it's not gonna move, and it's not gonna create mud. And also, I mean, I really love the color, and it just worked with the other colors, but that's one advantage of paint. And now I'm gonna start playing with the watercolor pencils. And I'm just going to use a few colors, and I'm just pulling the pigment right from the pencil to my background. And I'm kind of using my finger. What I find that I don't like when I use a brush, that's why you see me using like all the time packaging and stuff. I don't feel that the brush gives me the like the edge that I like. I like kind of a very like messy edge to, you know, the areas where I put the watercolor, and I don't want to see any lines. So one way I achieve that is with the packaging, and the other way here I'm just using my finger to blend the edges, and it just creates a look that I personally prefer and think is more you know, pretty messy, random. That's what I like. So that's what I'm doing, just rubbing the color, like smearing it a bit with my fingers. And this works only when you know, it's still wet and you can move it around a bit. The watercolor pencils are not permanent, so you can always just re-wet them and move the color. It's also, I like to use, there's like a lot of texture on this page, and I really like how the watercolor pencils absorb into the texture paste. Texture paste is more absorbent than gesso, so you can already see how the dots, like the areas where the texture paste is, it soaks the color better. So you get these differences in the intensity. And just adding some yellow splatters, and that's the lemon zest. Yes, I managed to come up with the name. Dilutions mist, also from a past color kit. I think the color kits, if you like mixed media, I think they're such a great investment because it's things that you can use over and over again. And you can really build your stash without, breaking the bank. Just every month, get a couple of things, and you can see how well they all work together. It's just really fun to play. So this is kind of the easy part for me, I guess, when I create these layouts. I play with the background and then I just really don't know what to add, like how to finish. I mean, that's kind of the challenging part for me, because on one hand you don't want to cover what you did too much, but then on the other hand it needs like some title and embellishments. So when I'm stuck, I just move on to something else. So here I moved on to choosing the background papers, and I cut actually quite a bit of this. I cut about an inch, so I end up with 11-inch square, and then I decided I wanted to use some some colorful layers to frame my layout. So I'm going to use this paper. This is also from a past kit. I'm not sure if it's the March or February, but it's this really great lime color that I really like. So I'm using that and some of the Amy Tan pink camera paper, and I'm backing all of that onto another Amy Tan paper, that one with a black print and kind of a watercolored aqua background. You can't really see, you can only see the edges here. And behind my photo I'm using some layers. I grabbed a leftover piece from previous kit, I don't know, March or February. Kind of kept everything together. And I'm just building my layers. This is a really great way to use up some scraps. And I'm also going to add a touch of yellow. I really like how that looks, even though I was hoarding that paper a little bit. It's one of my favorites from Amy Tan. And the photo is just a very, very cute photo of my daughter with her very cool sunglasses. So I really wanted to scrap it. And now starts the challenging part. Till now it was kind of easygoing and fun. And now I thought about using these wood veneers, and I really like how you can see the now I'm realizing that my paper for some reason is not a full 12 by 12. I'm not going to do anything because I think it's about 1/4 of an inch shorter or even less. And I actually, when it's in my album, I don't really care. So I'm still trying to figure out what to add to the layout, and I thought about using that smile wood veneer and then adding the sweet to make it read Sweet Smile, but I decided not to go in that direction. And eventually, I'm sorry, like a few bits and pieces are cut out, but there's nothing too important. So I decided to go with the Meet Me in the Sunshine golden thickers, which I love. And I also added there 2 arrows at the bottom pointing to the In the Sunshine. They are from the Heidi Swap like gold chipboard package. I think that came in the Project Life kit. And on top of them I layered that wooden tag, and that's Amy Tan, and it came in the main kit. And I'm just going to add a couple of things to the sides there. Finally, I'm going to use that lovely floral piece from the Amy Tan ephemera like die cut package that we got in the main kit. And I also used another piece from that, which was like this pink card. I think it read like, here's the story or something like that, but I just cut it in half and used it as a layering element behind those flower, which I also cut in half and used on both sides. I just find it really easier to use when I do that, and especially like big flowers. And I just went around the edges with a black pen, and yeah, I am not gonna add anything else. I just really like how every element is like, you can just see everything that I did on the page, and I don't think it's like crazy busy, at least not in my book. Yeah, and soon we'll see some close-up shots, and I want to say thank you for watching and leaving me such lovely comments. I really appreciate it, and I thought about adding some stamping, but then I went to sleep and I decided to sleep on it, and in the morning I just thought it was, that it looked good the way it was. And that's it. So if you have any questions, just leave me a comment, and have a lovely, lovely day. Thanks for watching. Bye.